The city inherited this cemetery and 12 and Halstead in 1975 for maintenance. And over the years, this cemetery goes back to 1820. And over the years, the stones have tipped over. It's not necessarily vandalism, but it's just age. The stones break, the mower hits them, whatever. So we've been out here for 3 years working on the stones.
The students in my 19th century American history class at Schoolcraft College are doing field work, and they've been doing research gathering at both Farmington West and the Utley Cemetery, and they're digitizing the headstones that are there, and the goal is to put them into a database, an interactive map that the general public will be able to then access all of that material at their convenience. So the students are fantastic. I thank the college, right, for supporting this as part of their civic engagement and service learning outreach. So this is part of doing some work for students, and it's a pretty unique opportunity. The city has been very helpful with their research. We couldn't have done this without their access to GIS and the mapping information. They're going to host the data eventually as well. The Historic District Commission, right, for basically kickstarting this and saying we need to restore this and preserve some of these records, certainly.
Every stone's different. Some are broken in 2 pieces, some are broken in 5. So it's a process that we do to restore them. What they're doing over here, my crew, is their grouting brake was repaired years ago, but years ago they used the sign pole and adhered it, so it's kind of difficult to get apart and stuff. So we're just working towards the restoration. The interesting names, old time names are fascinating, to see. Phoebe being one of them. A lot of Masons, you see, the veterans, like this obelisk over here. Gentleman had 3 wives, that's quite remarkable for the 1800s. Yeah, I'd love to invite any volunteers that want to come out and share a hand, and it's rewarding work, restoring a lot of these stones. So by all means, I hope some volunteers will come out.
A number of years ago that some additional preservation and maintenance was required. And so John and I have really been kind of attached at the hip as partners on this. I've probably done a little more planning, and he does a little bit more inspiring of people to volunteer and to get engaged in it. As you're walking around the cemetery, you'll see a lot of names, a number of names that are of people that you would be familiar with just from driving the roads in the area. Power Road, the Philbrook Tavern, the Philbrook family, Halstead and Haggerty. There's any number of the highways and roads that have been named after early residents. We believe there are probably people that participated in the Revolution and then moved out to the new territory of Michigan after that. There certainly are Civil War members who were in World War I and World War II. And if you're interested in helping out, we welcome volunteers. We have work days in the spring and the fall, and that usually on a Saturday, and we usually ask you to contact the City Planning Office, and they can put us in contact and we can get you signed up to come out and help.